Hey there, how's it going? I hope my audio levels are okay. I tested it earlier, I think it's good. We're going to start exactly 8. Give everyone a chance. Alright, I make that about 8 o'clock. Let's see. I'm running a Spectrum Plus 2A. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't have a backup today. I hope it keeps working. I've preset this game up. I just need to finish entering wizard number 8, who is Spannerface, my favourite name I think that was submitted. So once I press return, yes, computer controlled, character number 8, I just need to choose color number 8 and we're away. So what's going to happen now, if you don't know the game, all 8 wizards are going to take turns to move around the board, to cast spells, attack each other, summon monsters, summon armor, and the rest, until only one wizard is left. There is a turn limit, so if the match goes on for too long, the AI decides to run away. If more than one AI decides to run away, it can be a tie, and if there's a tie, then those 2 or 3 wizards will go through to the final. They have 8 spaces on the final, and only 3 qualifying rounds. I asked for 24 wizards, and I got 23. So to make it fair, I'm going to add an extra wizard at the last battle, or the last qualifying battle, called Rollover, and if Rollover wins, I'll run it again, add some more prizes. That's the only way I could see to make it fair with 23 wizards. Alright, so here we go. Round 1. Here's our 8 wizards starting in different positions on the board. And they're going to take turns running through 1 to 8. Cast spells. Spells might fail. They might be successful. I'm a bit worried about that gooey blob because that thing will spread over the entire board. It's going to get quite busy. There's a shield spell, so that wizard has better armor and better defense. Zalyor with the armor. And what happened there was that eagle was a illusion. When you take your turn, you can choose if your spell is an illusion, and you have a much higher chance of casting the spell if you choose illusion. But other wizards can easily choose to disbelieve your monster, and if it is an illusion, it will disappear. Until that time, though, the illusory beast will still be able to damage you and attack you and move around the board. Now, if your wizard is fighting, you have to keep track of where they are. It can be difficult, especially when you start to hide inside citadels and trees and get on mounts and things like that. You all start in your corresponding corners or sides of the board and then start moving around. Is that our first attack? I've set the computer level to 1. It's 1 to 8. And if you choose a high number, it just means that the wizard's vitals are boosted, so you have more health, more armor, more attack power. It doesn't actually make a difference as far as I understand it, so I choose 1 for every wizard. So if there's an echo there, I just realised I was running the audio as well through the audio capture. So you can see those gooey blobs are starting to multiply. And I don't think they stop. Another attack on a wizard, but that wizard has armor on, Zalyor. Cannot attack the undead, that's a problem. The problem that lots of people don't see. Dragons have a low casting probability, so that one succeeded. It's likely that's an illusion. We will see. Until someone disbelieves it or destroys it, it will be very powerful. Skeleton for you, LA Ferranti. Very specky wizard name. Spannerface, cast a bear. I love Spannerface. It's my favourite name. And oh, someone is out. Was that Master? We'll see if it's Woodshoe's turn next. Yes, I think Master is out. Sorry, Master, if you're there. I don't have a note of whose wizard belongs to who, so I'm going to refer to you as your wizard names. Zalyor taking more shtick from that skeleton. And Spannerface is out. I'm gutted. Really rooting for him. Or her. I don't know, I feel like Spannerface would be a him, I don't know why. Woodshoe is looking strong up there in the corner. Oh, I don't think that's Woodshoe's blobs. Xalyar choosing to flood the board with fire. That will multiply like the blobs. Wizard under attack again. Xalyar taking more stick. That armor's really working out for him. Keeps trying to attack though. I don't think the AI is clever enough to realise that attacking isn't working. Shadow Wood. This one doesn't multiply as far as I can tell. But you can hide in the trees. Another skeleton. There's 3 of them now hanging around on the left side. tell you, he's looking strong here, but I think Danon might be in trouble if that green dragon doesn't go into him. How does it? Xalyar's fire has consumed a skeleton that was giving him trouble. Okay, new round. Eagle for Danon fails. Woodshoe is that Pegasus, by the way, obviously on a mount. Successfully casts an eagle. Pegasus for Sputnik. Another failed spell for Xalyar. We have another wood on the board. That's 2 woods now, 2 fires. No, 1 fire and 1 blob. The blob's getting a bit out of hand. Is gone. Who was that? How many are left? I think we have 4 or 5 left still. Danon is in it, Sputnik's in it, Xalyar's in it. Xalyar has nothing going on, no beasts, nothing. Just a big suit of armor. And unfortunately being attacked by a tree. Magic sword would have been handy. Woodshoe's still in it in the top corner there, spewing zombies. Sputnik with a bat. Xalyar finally gets a pet. Trouble. That is a big dragon. Now, I think what happens as you get towards the end of the game, the wizards might start to run out of it's either spells or mana. It might be spells. So all you have left to do is use what they've got on the board to attack each other. Or try and disbelieve. I think disbelieve is free. You can keep casting that. Talior is out, sorry mate. And his fire goes with him. I don't know what Decree just did. I don't know that spell. A zombie for Sputnik building a little army down there. Separated from Woodshoe by these gooey blobs which keep multiplying. It doesn't look good for those monsters that are surrounded. Sauron is controlling his trees right now. The trees can attack. Danan successfully casts Chaos too. Another one I don't know what does. Disbelieve gets rid of the eagle. Sputnik's eagle. Replaced with a centaur. There's Danand moving out of his corner. AI seems to switch between being incredibly aggressive and incredibly defensive. Disbelieving doesn't work. Oh dear, another gooey blob spell. Yeah, Danand is moving into the middle of the board slowly. Manticore, is that Manticore is trapped now, surrounded. They are picking away at these blobs, it just seems to take one attack to get rid of them. But they can multiply over the top of you and kill you. Woodshoe successfully disbelieving on the shiny thing, whatever that was. And something tells me Sputnik's going to dive into that citadel on the next move and hide. Woodshoe can't go anywhere, hiding in the corner. Sputnik doesn't go into the citadel, but does shoot a blob. Magic wings would have allowed Sputnik to travel a greater distance, I believe. Throw some walls around. That should keep the blobs away. Woodshoe is in a bit of bother. Should really start attacking his way out of those gooey blobs. It's his own gooey blobs. I wonder if your own gooey blobs can actually absorb you. That would be a problem. all this noise is the trees taking their turn. The wizard can use the trees to attack and has to choose for each tree on the board. Oh. I think it's crashed. That's no good. Who was left in there? Danand, Woodshoe. Sputnik and somebody else. ULA Ferranti, I think. Ooh, that's not looking good. Let me make a note. Danand, Woodshoe, Sputnik, and ULA Ferranti. Someone needs to correct me if I'm wrong on that. So I'm going to have to reload now. I'm going to have to restart this computer. I don't think the computer needs fixing, but I don't know why it did that. I don't know if the game can get into a state where it crashes. But I made that 4 people left at the end. We can call that a tie and carry those 4 into the final with the winners of the next 2. To be honest, I think it was getting quite close to ending anyway, due to the turn limit. I would like to just double check who was left at the end there before it died. Bear with me 1 second. We had Danand, Woodshoe, Sputnik, I think it was just Danand, Woodshoe and Sputnik actually. Let me see. Oh, and Sauron. Sauron was down there in the corner. Okay, so there's 4 people who get through. Danand, Woodshoe, Sputnik and Sauron. It's not quite how I wanted it to go. Let's try again with round 2. Here's our 8 wizards for round 2. Computer wizard level 1. And you have to bear with me now while I type these names in. And we all know what typing on a Speccy keyboard is like. We have Mahag. Yes, computer controlled. Wizard 1. Wizzy, the wizard. Excellent name. ZX Renew. We know who that is. Can I have a space? I'm not going to chance a space actually. ZX Renew. Yes, computer controlled. Wizard 3. Cheesy Wiz. Yes. Wizard 4. Pug. 5. Yes. 5. Noodle. Noodle. Yes. 6. Swinders, returning wizard, I believe, for the 3rd time. Previous winner, I believe. Watch out for this one. Last but not least, Harlequin, another good Speccy name. Okay, so I'm nervous for two reasons right now. First reason is the game just crashed, so if this happens again, I don't know why it's doing it. I might not have a backup. I can try and cobble something together quickly, but I was hope this machine's been fairly reliable. Hopefully it's just a glitch with the game. The second reason I'm nervous, my cat is asleep on the desk and she might jump up and stand on everything. We'll see. Round 2, here we go. If you're watching your wizard keep track, they move around quickly when they want to. Fairly unsuccessful first round. We've got one rat and a skeleton. Let's see what Harlequin can pull out. A rat, a skeleton, and an eagle. Let's see. Often there's an early attack and we lose a wizard quite quickly before the walls come up and the blobs come out. Here we are. The rat is on the attack. Pug fights back. Oh, Pug will have reduced health now. Swinder's moving in. There's our first screwy blob. Green crocodile for ZX Renew. Pug should be a bit nervous about that. The shield will help. Swinder's skeleton is real. I think they're quite easy to cast. Cheesy Whiz sends the Spectre down towards Noodle. Noodle's eagle was a fake, an illusion. Did Wizzy cast Shadow Form? Why is Wizzy flashing? Swinders is getting pretty well set up. Quite a few beasts. It now has an ogre to get through. Mahag has nothing going on right now. Wizzy just reaching into the middle of the board. Pug still going away at that crocodile. Swinder's going to do. Eagle is down. Harlequin sends the ogre to the skeleton, but undead cannot be attacked. Greetings. If you're joining us just now, we've finished round 1, and for reasons I don't know, the game crashed with 4 wizards remaining, so those 4 wizards have gone through to the last round, and we're continuing, hoping that this Specky's gonna keep working. I know it's a good one, I've refurbished it. Possibly a problem with my interface or with the game itself, I don't know. Oh, the blobs have gone, I've not seen that before. That's relieving. It should keep things interesting. Did Cheesy Whiz just die? I don't know if there's been a death yet. Did you see the animation? I was just looking in to see who's who in the chat, because I don't remember who nominated which wizard. Okay, let's see. So we should have Wizzy, then ZX Renew, and then we'll see. I may have missed it because I was staring at the specu while I was wondering about if it's going to work or not. Pug is in trouble, surrounded by crocodiles. It's a bit of an anxious situation. Yes, I'm afraid Cheesy Whiz may be out. So, Miss Slovic, Sir ULA Ferranti. Oh, okay. I'm afraid ULA Ferranti did not make it through the first round. Wizzy throws a bat up. ZX Renew wants more green animals. Sensing a theme. And straight to Pug, yeah. Pug, then Noodle wants a giant rat. Swings us with a ghost, which will be trouble for the melee attackers because they can't hit it. As you see, undead cannot be attacked. I'm sorry, Pug. The shield was no match for 3 crocodiles. Probably quite realistic. Ogre in trouble. Survives 3 hits. And fights back. Happy for Wizzy. King Cobra for ZX Renew, another green one. ZX Renew is sticking to the green theme quite religiously. Wizzy has an issue there, there's an enemy right on him. What's ZX Renew going to do now? He's totally owning that corner of the board, seems to be sending the crocodiles down to Harlequin. Swinders dances around on his unicorn. Harlequin needs to do something about that skeleton. Can't attack it. Even the dragon can't attack it. There's a lot of firepower on this board right now. Wizzy gone with Wizzy's 1 or 2 enemies that he had. Swinders needs to attack left. There's a lot of trouble over there. And right, okay. Harlequin has a big problem. He seems to be sending all of his beasts to attack the undead, which cannot be attacked. Seems to be wasting the turns. Mahag apparently has no monsters on his side. Swindler's going for the bow. Spell succeeds. That's dangerous. Oh, it's a goblin. It's not an ogre. Sorry. Those ones swinging the clubs around. Dragon on the attack. That was a direct hit on Harlequin. Noodle's goblin kills the lion. The ghost. Oh, the skeleton killed the zombie, so undead can kill the undead. New round. Mahag trying for anything on his side. Gets a wraith. That's a cool animation. I like that. And an orc for ZX Renew. Two golden dragons would have been interesting down there. Mahag has a lot of movement, but chooses to be stuck in the corner. Sends the wraith out on the kill. Goblin's being attacked, Goblin down, and here's the dragon attacking the golden dragon. Swinders has lost his mount, but still has the bow. I believe it was a direct hit on Harlequin again. Must be running a little bit low on health by now. Mahag succeeds with a shadow form. I guess that makes you immune to melee attacks. So who do we have? We have Mahag, ZX Renew, Swinders down there, Harlequin down there. See what Mahag can do now. Yes. Another wizard goes. 3 left. Who was that that just died? Was it Noodle? What can Swinders do about Harlequin? I think the wizards are stood next to each other right now. Oh, there's a big move. See how far you can move with the magic wings. Python. New round. Mahag trying to raise the dead. Now we have an undead goblin. That's a nasty thing. ZX Renew gets rid of the dragon. Disbelieves a good move on the dragons. Hi Connor, hi Geezer. Thank you. Thanks for joining. We're in the middle of round 2. We've got Harlequin, Swinders and Mahag left. We have 4 wizards through from round 1 in a tie because of the Specky crashed. I don't know why. It's not crashed again. So so everyone cross your fingers please so we get through. Harlequin needs to do something about Swinders. I think Swinders is a threat. Disbelief fails from Swinders. Harlequin again, disbelief. This happens a lot towards the end, and hey, look, it worked on Mahag's mount. I think Mahag has Shadow Form on still. Oh, did I say we have 3 left? I think we have 4 left. Yeah, there's a lot of beeping, isn't there? Tell me if it's too loud, I've got the controls here. I think there's 4 wizards left, I was wrong. It said extra news hiding up there. Let me pay attention, there's my mount. Disbelieve in the mount. Z extra new in the corner. Swinders and Harlequin, yeah, we have half the wizards remaining. Crocodile goes down. Z extra new stays in the corner. Swinders makes a move. Attacks Harlequin directly. Harlequin must be on his last legs. Tries to move in, but I got a feeling on the next round Swinders is going to finish him off. Unless he walls him in. That should do it. Put one to your left, to your left. Oh, Harlequin. Mahag is moving in on ZX Renew. Nice one, Geezer. What's Mahag gonna do here? I wonder if the defensiveness of the AI is set at the beginning, because ZX Renew was really happy in the corner there. Have I missed something here? Is Swinders cast a spell that means he doesn't take turns? I don't think I saw Swinders die. Oh, there's Swinders, okay. I lost track of the sequence. Swinders is moving so fast it's confused me. He's up in the top left. Harlequin wandering around in the corner by the wall. Mahag just lost his mount. Swinders with a big movement ring, will use it. Stayed in the corner, attacking the goblin. Harlequin still in the corner. Mahag has enemies across the board. That's an attack directly on Swinders. Was it? Oh, Harlequin, I think. Yeah, that was a direct attack on Harlequin. Must be very low on health. Maybe an attack on the goblin. Will not die. Can Mahag finish him off? Nope, chooses to go the other way. Swinders still working on that goblin. is running to the middle of the board towards ZX Renew and his Crocodile. Mahag sends that flying dude up to ZX Renew, shuffles back into the corner. Swinders flew down here, could finish off Harlequin. Still working on the Ogre. Goblin. It's an attack on ZX Renew, who loses his mount finally, still has wings. Appears to be trying to flee. Harlequin almost in range of Swinders. Mahag could attack ZX Renew here. Moving the goblins closer, there's an attack. Survives. Hanging on in there. Needs to leg it. And runs into the corner. Swinders might be in range here for an attack. Yes, it's an attack on Mahag. There goes ZX Renew. Sorry to say, that leaves us with 3 wizards. Harlequin slowly shuffling away from Swinders, but Swinders has wings. Mahag needs to start moving down the board, and does so. Swinders choosing not to engage. Mahag moving down and left, where the action is. On the warpath. Swinders hides. Mahag is heading directly for Swinders. Harlequin doesn't have much going for him right now, just a crocodile and a wall. The wall might be quite the saviour. Now there's an attack on Swinders. Swinders is out. Sorry, Swinders. It isn't 2 wins for you. So we have Mahag with 2 goblin things and a wraithy thing. Harlequin with a wall and a crocodile. It's not looking good for Harlequin. That's an attack. Trying to run away. Oh, and the turn limit's up. Wow, that's lucky for Harlequin. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to make a note. Mahag and Harlequin go through. That's 6. We have 6 wizards now for the final round. We have 1 more round to play. Let's get straight into it. Well done, you two. Change the view over here. There's our last 8. I mentioned at the beginning, I got 23 entries. Needed 24, so rollover. If rollover wins, I will add more prizes and run another competition. Player 1. Bear with me now. We all know what typing on the Specky is like. I seem to be on caps lock. I didn't mean that. Nice. Still on caps lock. Okay. We might be in caps for this one. I don't want to press too many keys at the same time because that has a habit of resetting these things. Also avoiding the spacebar. I was playing Manic Miner recently, and I found if I press the spacebar and another key, it resets the computer. Number 3, Tau. 4, Yaki. Yes, I'm sorry Geezer, Spannerface died, but I repeatedly said that's my favourite name. Tailser, another repeat contestant. Welcome back. Magical Trevor, your name does not fit, so you shall be Magical Trev. Everyone loves Magical Trevor. Gibbo. Kinda want to see Gibbo do well. Something's got to go right for him. Oops, I've chosen numbers. Okay, Gibbo is going to look like Magical Trevor, but a different colour. That's fine. Player 8 is Rollover, the wild card. You guys do not want Rollover to win. Rollover is the house. Here we go. They're arranged in rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can find your guy. What do we have? We have a Pegasus so far for Z Deity. A Skeleton. A Magical Shield for Magical Trevor. Gibbo's spell succeeds, he has a shield. And the Skeleton for Rollover. Our first movement round. People are closing in. Early disbelief on the Skeleton works. Rollover is left with not much going for him. Magical armor and a magical shield for Magical Trevor. Gibbo wants some armor too, doesn't get it. Rollover back on with the Pegasus. I think Rollover can mount the Pegasus, which is useful. Now I missed that yellow animal being casted. It looks like a terrier. Something tells me it's not a terrier. There's an attack on Tyson. Is that the first attack? Could be. Magical Trevor moving into Gibbo. Gibbo moving right back at him. Goes for Tyson. Tyson looking strong. Hold up there in the corner. Magic Bolt. Ooh. That is savage. Who have we lost? I think we just lost Tailser. That's an early shocker. Another one goes. Magical Trevor? Magical Trevor. No way. I'm so sorry. Damn, this is moving fast. Will Z Deity go in for the attack. Yes. Tyson getting battered. Again, Tyson getting battered. That armor has saved his life. Rollover is hiding and sending that little dude out. Tyson throws a centaur into the mix. And there's a gorilla. Is that the first gorilla we've had? And it's a real one. He's probably angry now. Rollover gets a bat. Tyson is in trouble right now. He's about to get battered a bit more. Oh, he's not. The terrier decided to attack the beast instead. There's another hit on Tyson. Rollover, still hiding, sending his troops out. Ah, it's a direwolf, it's not a terrier, that makes more sense. Crocodile for Yaki. Gibbo wants a skeleton. Gets one. Hydra looks mean. Tyson is kicking off. This terrier might just choose to finish him off. He runs away. Tau has a centaur to deal with. Chooses to kill the ghost. Gibbo sends the skeleton in. That's a direct attack on Tau. I think that's Tau in the corner still. Oh no, a gooey blob. I wonder if the gooey blob had anything to do with the game crashing. They do tend to complicate things. Gibbo gets a giant. Rollover wants another Hydra. Then decides one is enough. Tyson has something to say about those blobs. There's another attack on Tau. Tau is in trouble. Not anymore. Both those enemies gone. The dragon takes care of that little goblin dude. Minion. Gorilla is creeping closer to Tyson. Gibbo sends a skeleton in on the croc. Was that another attack? No, that was a failed spell for Tyson. Magic fire is problematic over there for Tau. I wonder if they can attack it to put it out. Yaki gets a magic sword. And a wraith for Rollover. Rollover looking quite strong in the corner. I kind of don't want Rollover to win. Lion kills the gorilla. Is that believable? What would win between a lion and a gorilla? That is some pummeling for whichever wizard that is there, the purple guy. Roll over, go on the attack. Yes. Tyson doesn't believe in giants. Doesn't work. That is the deity who is in a bit of bother. I think Tau is going to try and finish him off soon. Another monster. Oh dear, Tyson is gone. The gooey blob got him, I think. That's one kill for deity. Dragon attacks and kills. Who was that? It's a deity. That's a big loss. The board just emptied by half. Rollover is looking the strongest here. That zombie will help Tau. Gibble throws a direwolf out from his manticore. The horse for rollover. Dragon sorts that Hydra out. I want to see that dragon go and get rollover. That's what I want to see happen. Rollover hiding in the corner. I think you have to use your movement turns, so if they're choosing to hide in the corner and they have 5 moves, they don't end up in the corner because they go back and forth. End up 1 square away. What's Gibbo trying to raise? I don't think that worked. Disbelieve on the dragon. That's a good move. Yaki just has a crocodile by the looks of it. Yeah. Gibbo is a bit scattered. Won't be able to reach anyone from there. Horse moving in on the giant. Tau gets a much needed ogre off. Magic shield on rollover now as well. Yaki really needs some more monsters. Gibbo is retreating into that corner. Tau removes rollover's mount, which was an illusion. Gibbo throws a unicorn into the mix. Now rollover does the exact same thing back, but this time fails. That was an aggressive move, those 3 monsters already left. Yaki's crocodile prevails. And the unicorn kills the direwolf terrier. Is rollover going to to sort that giant out? No. He tried. Where's Rollover going to put this wall? Classic Tetris ship. Tau getting quite aggressive. Gibbo needs to fight back. Instead runs away. Rollover still working on that giant. Still can't get through it. Don't know what that spell does, Chaos 2. Gibbo raises the dead. There's an undead centaur. I don't know if raised dead monsters have undead characteristics like they can't be attacked. I guess we might find out. Crocodile is on the warpath. You cannot kill that giant. Those things are nails. Gibbo can't shift the crocodile. Yes, undead can't be attacked. That was the crocodile trying to attack the centaur that Gibbo raised. Rollover will keep attacking the giant. Still can't kill it. Whose giant is that? I think it's Gibbo's giant. As we'll see undead can't be attacked, I think. There we go, that is the giant trying to attack those two undead things which are slowly kicking his head in. Crocodile does not want to die. I really could do with one of these wizards dying right now. There are 6 spots taken in the final round at the moment. Only room for 2 from this. We'll have to run an extra round otherwise. Semi-finals. Can Rollover get through this giant? No, still doesn't die. It's a disbelief for the zombie. Doesn't work. That zombie is moving in on Gibbo. We're really going for it. Problem that the zombie has is Gibbo has a ranged attack. Cannot attack the undead. Crocodile goes down. The giant's had enough of having his head kicked in. See if we get another round before the tie. Will Tau send the zombie in? Zombie moves away. The goblin dies. Roll over free to move now with a giant out of the way. Zombie moves in on Gibbo again. Roll over will probably keep chasing. Sends the Wraith off to the right. And that wizard promptly runs away. Gibbo moves out of his corner finally. Very aggressive movement. Tau really heading down there. Come on, I want to see some action before this time runs out. Gibbo really moving in. Roll over on the attack. Survives. Lightning from rollover. Takes out Tau's mount. Tau will attack. Rollover survives. Another attack on rollover survives. Will rollover attack Tau? Yes. Tau is out. That's unfortunate for Tau. I would have liked to see Tau beat rollover there. So this means there's only one more round. If these two wizards go through, there'll be 8 in the final round. Gibbo legs it. Probably happy to go with the tie. Oh, I might have got that wrong. I think there's 3 left. I forgot about Yaki, who's got nothing going on for him. Yes, we've got 3 wizards left. We'll still might be looking at a semi-final. Yaki's not going to get much done here. Gibbo could choose to go in on the attack. Instead attacks the Wraith. Rollover will attack back. We must be very close to the turn limit now. Gibbo's lost his centaur. Moves away from the action. Back into his corner. Rollover is chasing him down. Yaki can't do a thing. Gibbo really running away. Can Gibbo attack the Wraith? No. Can the Wraith get to Gibbo? Yes. Gibbo survives the attack. And it's a tie. 3 go through from this last... Well, tell you what, let's not let rollover through, because your rollover is the house. We don't want to see that. Leaving Yaki and Gibbo, the human winners. You made it to the end. So we have a fully populated final round. I hope that's fair to kick rollover out now. We now have 8 finalists. Starting with Danand, back from round 1. Woodshoe, also tied when the computer crashed. Sputnik, also round 1. This is hard work to type on this keyboard. Sauron, also round 1. Mahag from round 2. Harlequin, tied in round 2 with Mahag. And our 2 from round 3, Yaki. And Gibbo. We are not letting Rollover through. Because if Rollover wins, nobody gets a prize. Okay, here we go. I'm going to update the names in the stream window as well now while it runs. And I will catch up with what's going on once I've done this. Alright. Let's see, no deaths yet. We have a forest and a citadel, a bear, a manticore, 2 gorillas. Woodshoe. Woodshoe has created a wood around himself. And as such has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 turns to take each time. These trees can attack people. Gorillas are heading up and left. Harpy for Danand. Unicorn for Woodshoe in the woods. Sputnik, unsatisfied with having a citadel around him, also wants a shield. Can Mahag get a dragon out? No. Very hard to cast a real dragon. Lions, on the other hand. Gibbo does not believe in that bear and gets it wrong. Will Danand attack this wizard? Yes. That's the first attack on Sauron. Should have made Sauron white, really, shouldn't I? Mahag is sending a bear towards Gibbo, who looks very naked down there. Yaki has nothing going for him now. Will Gibbo attack the bear? No. And we have a gooey blob, just to make things more complicated and hard to follow. Oh dear, do we have another? We have 2. Maybe the trees will attack the blobs and get rid of them. We'll see. That Spectre will be a problem. Magic Bolt attack on Gibbo, survives it. And a Harpy for Harlequin. And another harpy for Yaki. Yaki has cast the same spells as Harlequin pretty much so far. Seems to be following suit. But that was an attack on the Manticore. I don't think there's a wizard on that Manticore, is there? One blob goes down, but one has regenerated. Oh, I think Sauron is on the Manticore actually. Oh, we've lost Danand. Sorry Danand, you made it to the last round but didn't get very far. Gibbo tries to deal with that bear. That bear is a problem for him. Happy for Woodshoe. Sputnik immediately disbelieves it, but it's real. Sauron throws a bear out of his Manticore. Two bears on the field. Another Cooey blob. Oh my life. And another. Are we going to have 4 replicating? Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to start keeping track of who's left in case those blobs cause a crash. Woodshoe, Sputnik, Sauron on the Manticore by the tree there. Mahag. Oh, Gibbo is out. Killed by a bear. Grizzly. There's another attack on Sauron. Sauron in trouble. Subversion, what does that do? Does that steal the enemy? Mahag, an elf. Is that the first elf we've seen? Possibly. Manticore for Harlequin. And who's left? Last in around Yaki. So we're down to 6. That is a direct attack on a wizard. Survived it. Sputnik under attack. Sauron is looking strong. Harlequin also. Sending the troops north. Another subversion from Woodshoe. Let's see if Woodshoe can control this ghost on the next turn. Sauron gets a giant. We saw in the last round how much shtick they can take. Another subversion on that bear. Yes, Woodshoe is controlling that ghost. That means that subversion does steal the enemy. And that means that that bear just swapped allegiances. Hi Paul, Magical Trevor, despite having a magical shield and a magical sword, is toast. Yes, I'm afraid. That is a direct attack on Woodshoe, holding out. Bit of a skirmish going on in the middle left of the board there. Woodshoot still trying to cast Subversion on everything. Really wants that elf. Skellington for Sauron. More gorillas. Quite gorilla heavy round this one. Woodshoe on the move. Can't do much with his trees. Can kill an eagle with a ghost though, obviously. Sauron sending the troops down. Sauron under attack. Okay, new round. Golden Dragon for Woodshoe, let's see. Fails. Probably did not cast that as an illusion. Sputnik does get out a gorilla. Sauron digging in with a lion, but still has a problem there. I think there's an enemy right on him. More trees going up. Harlequin in the bottom left with another gorilla. Woodshoe owning the top middle of the board. Can't do much with those trees. Sputnik only with a gorilla, I think. Sauron desperately trying to get rid of that eagle and succeeds. Can't shift the gorilla though. Yaki just attacking trees. Sputnik in the top right there throws a line up. Still has a problem with that ghost right on him. Mahag right now, if you lost him, is hiding in a tree. Magic sword for Harlequin. New spell for Mahag. That must be as a result of a previous spell they cast. Or maybe it's because of the magic wood. It must be the magic wood actually. I wonder what spell they got. Bear moves in. The wizard in the top corner is not in a good spot. Yaki is wandering around the forest down there, possibly hoping to get an attack in on Mahag. Oh, Sauron's Manticore was an illusion from the beginning. That one wasn't, however. Woodshoe looking strong. Hanging out in the forest. Could finish a wizard off here. Sputnik survives. Very lucky the ghost attacked the gorilla instead. Gorilla is in trouble. Survives 3 attacks. Mahag moves down. Doesn't attack the wizard, attacks the eagle. Harlequin, I think, is going to stay in the corner. Hide. Yaki could attack Mahag and does. Mahag survives. Doesn't survive the next attack. There he goes, and his tree's all gone. 5 wizards remain. Disbelief spells going around now because I think they've run out of spells to cast. Yaki doesn't have much going on, choosing to wall in. That's effective. There's a direct attack on Sputnik, survives again. I think the shield is working out quite well. And that is an attack on Woodshoe. There's a lot of punches being thrown right now. Harlequin might need to react there. Stays hidden. Gorilla cannot attack the undead. Yaki choosing to stay in there, but has one eagle, a yellow eagle, going out on a mission. Woodshoe now has an undead harpy. It's pretty dangerous. A giant rat for Sputnik. Still has an issue, there's a ghost on top of him. Woodshoe attacking the gorilla. It's another attack on Sputnik, who survives again. Another attack, survives again. Will Sputnik retort? Cannot attack the wraith. Harlequin, I believe, just has an army of blobs. Right now, nothing else. Yaki also has an army of blobs and a gorilla. And a wall. Which may prove very useful. Woodshoe still looking set to finish off Sputnik. Depends what Woodshoe chooses to do with that ghost. Here we go. Attacks. Oh, okay, defeats the new enemy then. Sputnik dies. That must have been a ghost attack. Oh, it was the harpy attack. Sorry, Sputnik, you're out. I'm down to 4. Yaki looking in a pretty good spot now, thanks to that wall. With a real gorilla guarding the gate. Woodshoe now doesn't have a lot to do. All his dudes are up here in the corner. Could move down towards Yaki in the bottom right. But we've got a bit of a battle going on in the top left here. Sauron right up there in the top left, looking like one of the Bee Gees. Woodshoe not being very aggressive. Okay, Sauron is just occupying the top left now, getting slowly consumed by goo. Woodshoe fails to put a wall up. Those goos are multiplying. Did that harpy just fly into the goo? I wonder. He can move straight through it. I think he can. So the bottom half of this goo field belongs to Yaki. The top half seems to belong to Woodshoe, as well as the woods. Harpy has moved in. Yaki will have to attack. That is an undead harpy that was raised by Sauron. Yeah, and that's the end of the round. We've had this issue again with the goos overtaking. So, we have got Sauron left. Woodshoe also left. And Yaki left. Did Harlequin make it through? I'm going to check quickly, because I'm going to have to run around now with only the 3 remaining wizards. This must be a bug with the game. Yeah, this is exactly what happened last time. We get some cool rave colours to look at while I just double check. So we had Sauron. Sputnik died. We had Harlequin in the bottom left. And I think Harlequin didn't make it. Yes, Harlequin didn't make it. Okay, so 3 wizards left. Let's go back into our Div MMC future. Thank you, Ben. 3 wizards. Level of computer wizards. 1. It was a long drawn out crash. It's quite a nice colourful crash actually. I just wanted to re-watch the last 5 minutes and make sure I was entering everyone into this final round. If it was still alive, keep it fair. So we have Woodshoe. It's a good name for a wizard actually. Woodshoe will be player 1. Sauron. Come on now. Sauron, no. And finally, Yaki. Do we have any of these wizards owners in chat? Because here we go, this should decide it. Woodshoe in the top middle. Sauron in the bottom left, Yaki in the bottom right. Can't let Sauron win, surely. It's a baddie. What do we have then? 2 centaurs, an eagle, and a Yorkshire Terrier. 2 eagles. Wizards on the retreat, sending the eagle in. Wolves and eagles. Another wolf. Woodshoe running away. Seems to be outnumbered. Not anymore. Just the 2 wolves. So Woodshoe now alone. Needs a goblin, gets a goblin. Another goblin. I'm seeing some patterns here with the AI. Sauron sending the Yorkshire Terrier in to be battered by a goblin. Let's see if Sauron also wants a vampire. Yes. I think they may be on the same random number seed. Woodshoe is sending the troops south. Yaki will presumably keep attacking left. Yes. Goblin beats Direwolf. And here's our first Gooey Blob. And our second Gooey Blob. I hope that goblin nips that one in the bud very quickly. Will Woodshoe attack Yaki? Very close to doing it. Doesn't. Here we are, Yaki. This is your chance to destroy the blob. Doesn't do it. Two griffins and a unicorn that round. Big leftways move for Woodshoe. Vampire attacks the bear. Sauron, who will keep in the bottom left, sends the troops to the right. Ooh, Woodshoe gets a dragon. Will Sauron get a dragon? No, that is very unfair on Sauron. Happy for Yaki. Another big move to the left. Dragon is very dangerous. This is the vampire, that thing can move. It's going to take a lot more than that to kill a dragon. 2 more centaurs. That's not confusing at all. There's 4 now, 2 of which are wizards. Woodshoe sends the centaur on a direct line to Sauron. And Dragon keeps tabs on the gooey blob problem. Sauron might be in trouble. So he can send his centaur. Woodshoe going for the undead eagle doesn't work. This next movement round will be interesting if Woodshoe goes on the attack to Sauron. Goes after the centaur. Centaur goes down. Oh, that was a big turn for Woodshoe. Woodshoe's got quite a lot going on here. Sauron, on the other hand, has nothing. Just the centaur he's on. Let's go with a new casting round. Disbelieve on the centaur mount. It's real. Sauron does the exact same thing on the dragon. And there goes the dragon. Almost always illusions. Uh-oh. The blobs are expanding. Can Woodshoe finish Sauron off? There's the attack. 2 attacks. 3 attacks. Sauron must be close to the end. Can he get this centaur out of the way? No. Yaki just surviving. Second King Cobra for Yaki. Okay, this is Woodshoe's chance to finish Sauron off. 1 attack, 2 attacks, Centaur dies, 3 attacks. Still alive, hanging in there. Woodshoe casts Vengeance. What does that do? I don't know. Is this the last round for Sauron? I think it is. There's at least 2 attacks to come his way. 1, 2, 3. Still alive, unbelievable. Oh, and kills the centaur. I might just scrape through. Yaki is getting a bit trapped there. Justice from Yaki. Don't know what that one does. Okay. Come on, Woodshoe. Finish him off. Still going. What did Sauron cast? Did Sauron get a special shield or something? Sauron now has an undead centaur on his side. The tables are turning slowly. Yaki needs to move away from the blobs. Sauron can finish that Pegasus off. He'll be in the clear, he can't. Yaki moves into the blobs at risk of being absorbed. Sauron's vengeance seemed to have just shifted. Oh, speak of the devil. The blobs have absorbed Yaki. Sorry, Yaki. Well played. You are out. Let's see if this can end before the blobs crash the game again. There's an attack on Sauron, who dies. And this is the first victory screen we've seen the whole evening, because it's been so many ties. Woodshoe is our winner. Congratulations. That means you are going to receive a couple of really good games and a joystick interface. I'll comment. I'll reply to your comment, but if you catch this, then just drop me an email. The email is on the YouTube channel page, and we'll figure out postage. I'll get it to you. I believe there was a little bit of explanation to the name. Let me check. Woodshoe. From the Netherlands, obviously. Who else would have wooden shoes? I was defeated last time, so hope it goes better now. Well, it did go better for you. Congratulations. I'm kind of happy that this machine wasn't actually crashing, it was the game. I wonder if that would happen if I loaded the game off tape. I might do some experiments. But that's it for tonight. I'm sure you've all got work in the morning, especially if you're over in Europe. It must be quite late for you now, so thanks all for joining. You're very welcome, Geezer. Thanks for watching. Videos appearing soon. I've got another repair coming up. I have a Commodore PET under the knife. I'm just waiting for some chips to arrive to continue that one. And a little bit of a twist, I have a engine ECU that needs repairing. So some varied interesting stuff coming up. That's it from me. Thanks everybody. Keep an eye out for the next competition. Bye bye.